Welcome. We are on day 21 of the chronological Bible in a year. Take a breath and take a moment to celebrate that you have set this time aside to hear God's word. Let's begin. Job chapter 8. Then Bildad the Shuhite responded, "How long will you say these things and the words of your mouth be a mighty wind? Does God pervert justice? Or does the Almighty pervert what is right? If your sons sinned against him, then he turned them over to the power of the wrongdoing. If you will search for God and implore the compassion of the Almighty, if you are pure and upright, surely now he will stir himself for you and restore your righteous estate. Though your beginning was insignificant, yet your end will increase greatly. Please inquire of past generations and consider the things searched out by their fathers. For we are only of yesterday and know nothing, because our days on earth are as a shadow. Will they not teach you and tell you and bring forth words from their minds? Can a papyrus grow tall without a marsh? Can the rushes grow without water? While it is still green and not cut down, yet it withers before any other plant. So are the paths of all who forget God, and the hope of the godless will perish. His confidence is fragile, and his trust is a spider's web. He depends on his house, but it does not stand. He holds on to it, but it does not endure. He flourishes before the sun, and his shoots spread out over his garden. His roots wrap around a rock pile. He grasps a house of stones. If he is removed from his place, then it will deny him, saying, I never saw you. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the dust others will spring. Behold, God will not reject a person of integrity, nor will he help evildoers. Yet he will fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with joyful shouting. Those who hate you will be clothed with shame, and the tent of the wicked will no longer exist. Job chapter 9. Then Job responded, In truth, I know that this is so, but how can a person be in the right with God? If one wished to dispute with him, he could not answer him once in 1,000 times. Wise in heart and mighty in strength, who has defied him without harm? It is God who removes the mountains, and they do not know how. When he overturns them in his anger, it is he who shakes the earth from its place, and its pillars tremble. Who commands the sun not to shine, and puts a seal on the stars? Who alone stretches out the heavens, and tramples down the waves of the sea? Who makes the Bear, Orion, and Pleiades, and the constellations of the south? It is he who does great things, the unfathomable and wondrous works without number. If he were to pass by me, I would not see him. Were he to move past me, I would not perceive him. If he were to snatch away, who could restrain him? Who could say to him, What are you doing? God will not turn back his anger. Beneath him, the helpers of Rahab cower. How then can I answer him and choose my words before him? For though I were right, I could not answer. I would have to implore the mercy of my judge. If I called and he answered me, I could not believe that he was listening to my voice. For he bruises me with the storm and multiplies my wounds without cause. He will not allow me to get my breath, but he saturates me with bitterness. It is a matter of power. Behold, he is the strong one. And if it is a matter of justice, who can summon him? Though I am righteous, my mouth will condemn me. Though I am guiltless, he will declare me guilty. I am guiltless. I do not take notice of myself. I reject my life. It is all one, therefore I say. He destroys the guiltless and the wicked. If the whip kills suddenly, he mocks the despair of the innocent. The earth is handed over to the wicked. he covers the faces of its judges. If it is not he, then who is it? Now my days are swifter than a runner. They flee away. They see no good. They slip like reed boats, like an eagle that swoops on its prey. Though I say, I will forget my complaint, I will put my face in order and be cheerful, I am afraid of all my pains. I know that you will not acquit me. I am guilty. Why then should I struggle in vain? If I washed myself with snow and cleansed my hands with lye, then you would plunge me into the pit, and my own clothes would loathe me. For he is not a man as I am, that I may answer him, that we may go to court together. There is no arbiter between us. Who can place his hand upon us both? Let him remove his rod from me, and let not the dread of him terrify me. Then I would speak and not fear him. But I am not like that in myself. Job chapter 10. I am disgusted with my own life. I will express my complaint freely. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say to God, do not condemn me. Let me know why you contend with me. Is it right for you indeed to oppress, to reject the work of your hands, and to look favorably on the plan of the wicked? Do you have eyes of flesh, or do you see as mankind sees? Are your days like the days of a mortal, or your years like a man's year, that you should search for my guilt and carefully seek my sin? According to your knowledge, I am indeed not guilty, yet there is no one to save me from your hand. Your hands fashioned and made me altogether, yet would you destroy me? Remember that you have made me as clay, yet would you turn me into dust again? You did not pour me out like milk and curdle me like cheese. Clothe me with skin and flesh, and intertwine me with bones and tendons. You have granted me life and goodness, and your care has guarded my spirit. Yet you have concealed these things in your heart. I know that this is within you. If I have sinned, you will take note of me, and will not acquit me of my guilt. If I am wicked, woe to me, but if I am righteous, I dare not lift up my head. I am full of shame and conscious of my misery, and should my head be high, you would hunt me like a lion, and you would show your power against me. You renew your witnesses against me and increase your anger toward me. Hardship after hardship is with me. Why then did you bring me out of the womb? If only I had died and no eye had seen me. I should have been as though I had not been, brought from the womb to tomb. Would he not leave my few days alone, withdraw from me so that I may have a little cheerfulness before I go? And I shall not return to the land of darkness and deep shadow, the land of utter gloom, like darkness itself, of deep shadow without order, and it shines like darkness. Job chapter 11. Then Zophar the Naamathite responded, shall a multitude of words go unanswered, and a talkative man be acquitted? Shall your boasts silence people? And will you scoff and no one rebuke? For you have said, my teaching is pure and I am innocent in your eyes. But if only God would speak and open his lips against you and show you the secrets of wisdom. For sound wisdom has two sides. Know then that God forgets part of your guilt. Can you discover the depths of God? Can you discover the limits of the Almighty? They are as high as the heavens. What can you do? Deeper than Sheol. What can you know? Its measurement is longer than the earth and broader than the sea. If he passes by or apprehends people or calls an assembly, who can restrain him? For he knows false people and he sees injustice without investigating. An idiot will become intelligent when a wild donkey is born a human. If you would direct your heart rightly and spread out your hands to him, if wrongdoing is in your hand, put it far away and do not let malice dwell in your tents. Then, indeed, you could lift up your face without moral blemish, and you would be firmly established and not fear, for you would forget your trouble. Like waters that have passed by, you would remember it. Your life would be brighter than noonday. Darkness would be like morning. Then you would trust, because there is hope, and you would look around and rest securely. You would lie down, and none would disturb you, and many would flatter you. But the eyes of the wicked will fail, and there is no escape for them, and their hope is to breathe their last. Thank you for listening. I pray that the seed of God's word will be planted in your heart and will continue to grow.